Imagine a future where astronauts don't just land on Mars, they live there, not in fragile tents or steel boxes, but in strong, futuristic homes, built by robots. This is not science fiction. NASA and SpaceX are joining forces to make it reality. And the secret, 3D printed habitats, built right on the Martian soil. Today we'll explore the revolutionary technology behind these structures, the companies involved, and the bold vision that could change the future of human space exploration forever. Mars is brutal. Temperatures plummet to -80 degrees Fahrenheit, radiation levels are deadly, and storms can last for weeks. To survive, humans will need protective habitats that can withstand cosmic radiation, dust storms, temperature extremes, meteor impacts. Bringing pre-built shelters from Earth, that's nearly impossible. Each kilogram launched costs thousands of dollars. That's where 3D printing on Mars becomes game-changing. NASA's key partner is Icon, a construction tech company from Austin, Texas. Icon developed the Vulcan 3D printer, which can print entire buildings layer by layer using local materials, a process called in-situ resource utilization. On Mars, this means using regolith, dusty soil covering the planet, as a key ingredient in Martian concrete. Key features of Mars 3D printing: uses minimal water, robotic arms operate autonomously. Structures are designed to be airtight and ready. NASA's Mars Dune Alpha at the Johnson Space Center is already testing life inside a simulated Martian 3D printed habitat. NASA's approach is cautious and long-term. Phase 1, test the technology on Earth under Mars-like conditions. Phase 2, use the Moon as a proving ground via the Artemis program. Phase 3, deploy robotic 3D printers on Mars to begin construction before astronauts land. NASA's goal, a sustainable Martian outpost by the late 2030s. Each habitat will be shielded from radiation with thick regolith walls, fully pressurized with life support systems. Enter SpaceX. Unlike NASA, SpaceX thinks bigger and faster. Elon Musk's vision, a self-sustaining city on Mars with 1 million people. To do this, SpaceX will launch fleets of starships to carry humans and cargo, use autonomous construction bots to deploy 3D printers, build pressurized domes and tunnels for early settlements. SpaceX is likely to rely on partners like Icon or even develop their own 3D printing tech to rapidly build habitats from Martian soil. They're not waiting. Starship prototypes are being tested for deep space missions right now. In June 2023, NASA launched CHAPEA, the Crew Health and Performance Exploration Analog. 4 crew members are spending 1 full year inside a 3D printed Mars habitat designed by Icon to simulate life on the red planet. They're testing food production with hydroponics, isolation, and psychological health. Communication delays with Earth, equipment, reliability. Everything here is prepping us for real Martian missions, proving that 3D printed habitats are not only possible, but practical. Of course, there are huge hurdles. Mars is lower gravity. Will robots operate reliably in freezing dust storms? How do we guarantee airtight structures won't crack over time? Then there's ethical concerns about using AI-controlled robots for large-scale colonization. But with each test and each mission, we get closer to answers. Fast forward 50 years, imagine stepping onto Martian soil, walking into a cozy dome, and seeing tomatoes grow under LED lights. 3D printed habitats will form the backbone of Martian civilization. And with NASA's discipline and SpaceX's ambition, that future is within reach. The race to Mars is more than a dream, it's engineering, science, and courage. 3D printed habitats could be our first true homes on another world. And when the first human steps into their Martian living room, it'll mark the beginning of a new chapter for humanity. If you found this fascinating, subscribe for more deep dives into space, science, and technology. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Would you live in a 3D printed home on Mars?